Hello, good morning, all of you. So let's start today's class. In yesterday's class, we have learned the resonance and end correction. Yes, resonance and end correction. So in yesterday's class, basically we have seen these two formulas in case of end correction. The first was end correction in case of open pipe and closed pipe, right? The first one, if I am writing here fundamental frequencies in that fundamental frequency in terms of end correction, fundamental frequencies in terms of end correction. So if this side I am writing as an open pipe and here I am writing as a closed pipe. So for fundamental frequency in case of open pipe, yes, in case of open pipe we got relation like this: n is equal to p by 2 into bracket l plus 1.2 r. In case of open pipe we got this as a fundamental frequency. In case of closed pipe we got fundamental frequency like this: p by 4 into l plus 0.6 r. This is what the fundamental frequency in case of open pipe and closed pipe, including end correction. And in this end correction, second point we have learned for open pipe you are getting 2e as a end correction. So this is nothing but 1.2 r. In case of closed pipe, yes, in case of closed pipe you are getting only e, which is equal to 0.6 r. And then third thing we have learnt yesterday, that is the relation between frequency and velocity and resonating length, that is v is equal to 2n L2 minus L1. Also in yesterday's class I told you one more formula, that is how this resonating length, third resonating length, is related with this first and second resonating length. So this is what the formula is: 2L2 minus L1. Yes, so this is what yesterday we have learned about. We have learned end correction. End correction means what? End correction is the distance from this end till this, where your antinode is getting formed. Either it may be closed pipe or it may be open pipe. For open pipe you will have two end corrections, this side and this side, whereas in case of closed pipe you are having only one end correction. This we have learned in yesterday's class. So let's solve some problems related with this, whatever we have discussed in yesterday's class. So let's solve some problem. So see here, this is first problem I am taking. Yes, you can see here I have taken this first problem. Concentrate and let's solve this problem. So how this problem is, okay, so let's solve. So now what is this problem? You read carefully and try to solve. Okay, so see first. How to solve this? A tube of certain diameter and length 48 centimeter is open at both ends. Okay, so I am drawing diagram for you. You can see here this is the tube which is open at both ends. It means what? It is like a open pipe. Okay, and they have given its length as L is equal to 48 centimeter. Okay, up to this we understood. Next, its fundamental frequency of resonance is found to be 320 hertz. It means another thing is given, that is fundamental frequency. So they have given fundamental frequency. So let us denote it by N. So N is your fundamental frequency. This is how much? 320 hertz. I am writing here given things. What he has given. Next. Now he has given velocity of sound. You can see here. This is velocity of sound in air. This is frequency. This is length. So velocity of sound in air also he has given. V is equal to 320 meter per second. And he is asking estimate the diameter of the tube. So first of all we have to find diameter of the tube. Diameter of the tube means this one. You can see here. This is a tube which is open at both ends, and he is asking you this diameter. This diameter is how much? Okay, this diameter is how much he is asking. One end of the tube is now closed. Calculate the frequency of resonance for the tube. This is for second part. So first let me solve till here. That is what? Diameter of the tube. So first we will find out diameter of the tube. Now this is an open pipe. So fundamental frequency in case of open pipe including end correction. Fundamental frequency in case of open pipe including end correction. So you can see here, we know yesterday we have learned this formula, P by 2 into L plus 1.2 R. Why 1.2 R? Because here E and this side E plus E, 2E, and that is what 1.2 R, because E is equal to 0.6 R. Okay. Now, but I want this in terms of diameter. So as we know, E is equal to 0.6 R, and this 2E is equal to 2 into 0.6 R. So can I write like this? 2E is equal to 0.6 into 2R. I can write like this also. So this is what our formula is, and this is what I got value of this. So next, now can I write like this? N is equal to V divided by 2 into L plus, here it is 2E. Okay, because same here 1.2 R, here it is 2E. 2E value is 1.2 R. Now I want diameter, so therefore I am writing like this: V by 2 into L plus, this 2E value is 0.6 into 2R, and this 2R can I write as a diameter? Yes, this is nothing but diameter. So therefore directly I am writing here 0.6 into B. Now let's substitute the values. Okay, what I am going to do? I am going to substitute the values. Let's substitute. So here N is how much? 320 hertz. Velocity is how much? 320 meter per second. This is 2. And now at the place of this L, you can see here, this is L is equal to 48 centimeter. So can I write like this? 48 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. This is L. And that implies L is equal to 0.48 meter. Let's substitute here. So this is 0.48 plus 0.6 D. Now this 320 and this 320 will get cancelled. And then you are getting 2 into 0.48 plus 0.6 D is equal to 1. Now multiply this, how much you are getting? 0.96 है ना? करो इसको 0.96 plus 1.2D is equal to 1, and therefore 1.2D is equal to 1 minus 0.9. If you will solve this, you will get like this. D is equal to 0.04 divided by 1.2. What you got? 0.04 divided by 1.2. This you are getting as 0.0333 meter. This is in meter. If you want in centimeter, just multiply by 100. So you are getting how much? 3.33 centimeter. This is what your diameter of the pipe. This is till here. Up to tube we have finished. Understood? Note down. This is what diameter we got. .33 centimeter. Note down. Pause the video and note down. If you understood, please try to solve yourself. Now, next part. Next part you see. Now in the next part, what he is saying, you can read the question. One end of the tube is closed. Now closed. One of the end is closed now. And calculate the frequency of resonance for the tube. He is asking like this now. So now it means in this, what he is doing now, he is closing one end of the tube like this. This is now closed. And he is asking you frequency is how much. And he is asking in this case, what is the frequency? This is like a closed pipe now. This is how, this is like a closed pipe. So already we got this diameter, already we got, yes. So let's solve this now. In case of closed pipe, in case or in terms of end correction, we have formula P by 4 into L plus 0.6 E. Okay. But this is 0.6 R, not E. यहाँ पे R लिखो, right? So here it is what? 0.6 R. L plus 0.6 R, right? So this is what your formula. Now, see here, already we got this diameter, already we got, that is 3.33 centimeter. So from this, if you will find out R from that, you will get like this. N is equal to, this is 320. Yes, this is how much? 320 divided by 4 into length is what? Same only. Length is how much here? 0.48 plus 0.6 into this is R. Now you see this diameter already we got. Diameter is equal to how much we got here? Diameter we got 3.33 centimeter. Yes or not? Before only we got diameter as a 3.33 centimeter. So if I want R, then R is equal to D by 2. So this is equal to how much you are getting? Can I write like this 10 by 6? Because it is 3.33 by 2, you will get same fraction. So substitute here this 10 by 6. 10 by 6 into 10 to the power minus 2, or because this is in centimeter. So 10 by 6, how much you are getting? 10 by 6. You are getting 1.66. So better you do one thing. Convert this into meter. Wait, I am doing like this. Instead of this already we got 3.33 by 2. Let's substitute like this. And this is centimeter to meter. If I want to do, it is into 10 to the power minus 2 in meters. So 3.33 divided by 2 is equal to 1.665. है R is equal to 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 2. या तो फिर वैसे लिखो 10 by 6 लिखो, या फिर you can do like this also. Both are same. So R is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 2. Substitute this and solve. If you will solve this, you will get answer something like this. That is 163.3 hertz. Try to solve it. Okay, just substitute the values. R already I have calculated here. Diameter already we got this. So why I have multiplied here with minus 2? Because we have converted from centimeter to meter. So substitute all these values, and this is 0.48. And just do this, you will get the answer. That is for the frequency of resonance for the tube. Understood? Okay. So this is what one model problem on yesterday's topic. Next one, next problem. This problem is based on resonance model. You can see here this problem. This is based on the resonance tube which we have discussed yesterday. This problem is based on resonance tube. How to solve this type of models? A vertical tube is made to stand in water so that the water level can be adjusted. Sound waves of frequency. It means what? As we have learned yesterday, this is one tube, we can say. This is a reservoir. I am not drawing this to lower the water level or whatever it is. This is like this resonance tube is there. And now you can send some waves by using the tuning fork, and then you will get resonating lengths. If standing waves are produced at two successive water levels, 20 centimeter and 73 centimeter, it means what? If suppose water level is here, yesterday I showed you with diagram. So this is what your first resonating length. This is called L1, and this is given as a 20 centimeter. In the next case, what happens? This water level, they will decrease little, and now suppose water level is still here. So the next possible case is what? You are getting one complete loop and another half loop like this. And now this is what? Your second resonating length, and this is given as 73 centimeter. And whatever this tuning fork frequency is there, they have given this as a frequency how much? 320 hertz. And he is asking you what is the speed of sound. So speed of sound he is asking. What is the speed of sound? So we are having one formula. What is that? Yesterday we have learned. Yes. Phi is equal to, what is the formula? P is equal to 2n into L2 minus L1. We will see in yesterday's notes. You will get this formula. What is that? Velocity of sound is equal to 2 into frequency into second resonating length minus first resonating length. So this is V is equal to 2n. So at the place of n, you substitute the value. What is that value? Into 320. L2 value, you have to convert this into meter. So 73 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. This also how much? 20 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Let's substitute here. So this is what? 73 into 10 to the power of minus 2 minus 20 into 10 to the power of minus 2. So solve this now. How much you are getting? If you will solve this, you will get around nearly 340 or 339 meter per second. This is what? Velocity of sound. So this is what some models I have tried to solve. You can try some more models on this resonance, end correction, fundamental frequency and all this. You try to solve yourself and try to practice it from the book, either it is textbook or our objective book. Okay, so please watch, and if you have doubt, call me. Okay, let's stop here and enjoy the day.